It was a cold, crisp morning in London. The familiar sound of the school bell echoed through the halls, followed by the usual symphony of laughter and hurried chatter. Amidst all that cheerful chaos, a quiet figure moved through the crowd. His name was Ion. He always had a stack of books clutched in his hand, a universe of dreams swirling in his eyes, but a profound silence settled in his heart. He walked his own path, seemingly indifferent to the world around him, lost in his own thoughts. He didn't seem to care much about anything, that is, until he met Emily. Emily was pure sunshine. She was the kind of person who could find the magic in an ordinary day. Her laughter was infectious, her words were always kind, and her presence could make even the gloomiest London rain feel warm and comforting. She had a light about her that drew people in, a genuine warmth that was impossible to ignore. She saw the world not just as it was, but as it could be full of wonder and possibility. Their worlds collided one afternoon in the quiet sanctuary of the school library. It was a place Ion often retreated to, a space where his silence felt at home. He was lost in a book when he felt a gentle presence nearby. He looked up, and his eyes met Emily's. She offered him a soft, curious smile. "You're always so quiet, Ion," she said, her voice a gentle melody that cut through the library's hush. "What's on your mind?" Ion, taken by surprise, looked down at his book, his cheeks flushing slightly. He wasn't used to people trying to peer into his quiet world. He hesitated for a moment before whispering so softly she had to lean in to hear words I never say, "because I'm afraid you'll understand them before I even speak." It was a confession, a glimpse into the intricate labyrinth of his mind. He was afraid of being seen, yet yearned for it all the same. Emily didn't respond right away. A profound understanding silence settled between them. In that moment, she didn't need to say anything at all. Her quiet gaze told him that she understood. It was a silence that spoke volumes, bridging the gap between his unspoken fears and her gentle acceptance. Sometimes the most powerful connections are forged not in conversation, but in shared quietude. From that day forward, everything changed. That single, shared moment in the library became the foundation of their friendship. They started sitting together, not just in the library, but at lunch, in the common areas, anywhere they could find a corner for themselves. They shared notes in class, passing them back and forth with secret smiles. They shared stories, dreams, and slowly, without even realizing it, they began to share their hearts. Ion's silence began to fill with her laughter, and her bright world gained a new depth from his quiet contemplation. Finally, the last day of school arrived. The air was thick with a bittersweet mix of excitement for the future and nostalgia for the past. Students were saying their goodbyes, signing yearbooks, and promising to stay in touch. Ion found Emily standing by the main gate, a wistful look in her eyes. He walked up to her, his heart pounding in his chest. This was it. He took a deep breath and said softly the words he had rehearsed 1,000 times in his mind. "When you leave this school, Don't leave the memories. Or me. Emily's eyes welled up with tears, but she was smiling. It was the most beautiful smile he had ever seen. She looked at him, her gaze holding his, and replied, "Some memories never graduate." Just then, the final bell of the year rang out across the school grounds. But this time, it didn't signal the end of a class or the start of a holiday. For them, it marked something far more significant. It was the beginning of their forever. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more stories like this one. It means the world to me. See you next time.